Hey guys, Neil here. I know it's been a while since my last video, um, but yeah, I was recently on YouTube and watching knife reviews and comparisons and stuff like that, and I come across one, well, not just one, but numerous amount of videos on the Swiss Army knife. Now, uh, a lot of them, like I have a Swiss Army knife farmer, this guy right here. And a lot of the comparison videos with this knife, we're comparing them to this knife, the Swiss Army Trekker. Now, if you can see the size comparison, that's really, you can't compare the two together. So what I got here is just a little bit of my Swiss Army knife collection. So what I want to do is actually compare the farmer here with another knife similar in size and functionality. Like, I'll just go through these knives right now and tell you what they are. This right here is a 84 millimeter. They call it the Bantam. Got a small little blade. Combi tool with the tweezers and the toothpick. And it's like a one layer, real thin, tiny little thing. Next knife I got is the Camper, which is a 3-layer knife. It has the saw, a corkscrew, bunch of other stuff. We'll get into this one later. I want to compare this one here with the farmer. This one, oh, this is a 91 millimeter knife. This is another 91 millimeter knife. This is the Fieldmaster. Now, you've seen this in one of my videos before where I lit a fire using the military magnesium snowshoes. Now, the only difference between this knife and the Camper is it's a 4-layer knife, and on the back layer it has a hook, and instead of a corkscrew has a Phillips head screwdriver, and on the front layer it has a pair of scissors. Very nice knife. I usually carry this one in my pack with me when I go out, buried somewhere in one of the pockets or whatnot. So next is this 93 millimeter Pioneer. Now, this is my everyday carry. This is in my pocket all the time. I use it every day at work, and it's got a large blade. And if you can, well, we'll get into the comparing later. It has a large cap lifter with wire stripper. Has your can opener and small flathead screwdriver, or you can use it for Phillips, and an awl. And along with this Pioneer, I usually carry this one on my belt. Seems how I'm going with the whole everyday carry thing. Okay, now this is the Swiss Champ. Now, there's a lot of good tools on here and a lot of tools that I'll never use. fish scaler. I don't use it. The only thing I use on it is it's got a ruler on it. That's pretty much all I use on this tool. This one has this nice little eyeglass screwdriver on it. It's got a pretty decent pair of pliers for, you know, the size of the knife and the size of the pliers. It's got the file. And this has the plus scales, so it has a ballpoint pen, which is nice because sometimes I don't have my pen on me. I leave it on my toolbox or whatnot, and I have to go sign a work order, and it's like, oh crap. Pull that out and sign away. It's got an inline Phillips. I don't know if you can see that. Magnifying glass. I haven't used it for fire, but I have used it to, you know, pull out the splinters and whatnot. And it has underneath the corkscrew, it has a little straight pin. Most of my knives actually have a straight pin in them. But then we got the Trekker. This one's usually clipped to my pack when I go out. I like it. Let me take this off. For the simple fact, see the size of the saw? Quite a bit bigger. This for the blade. Has a liner lock on it, so can't fold on you. Where Farmer don't. But if you look at, I don't know if you can see, the Farmer actually has a thicker blade. So the same with the cap lifter wire stripper. It has a liner lock too, which on this one, I don't know if you can see it. I don't have focus on my phone. I actually filed this for a 90 degree so I can, well, you can see some of the burn mark there, using it to strike a ferro rod. But let's get down to this comparison here. 2 3-layer knives. Okay, we got the Camper and the Farmer, and one's a 93mm and the other one's a 91. But you can see that the blade on the Farmer is longer and fatter, as well as I don't know if it's going to show up clear, a lot thicker. They both have wood saw, which are the exact same length, same width, same everything. And I've had Leathermans and the Gerbers and all that. You can't beat the saw on a Victorinox unless you got like a folding saw or something like that on you. Now, these two knives do have the exact same can opener. with your little flathead screwdriver, which could be used for Phillips. They both have a cap lifter, but you'll notice on the Farmer it's a lot larger and a tad bit thicker. Also works good for a little bit of a pry bar if you want to pop open a can of paint or something like that. Now, where this one has, the camper has a small penknife on it, the Farmer has this straight awl on it. I like more the awls on the A.K versions compared to the awls on the standard Swiss Army knife. Although this one has like the little sewing eye in it. This one here, it drills so much better into wood and whatnot. And the camper also has a corkscrew. I'm not a wine drinker. The only thing I've ever done with this corkscrew on here is actually untie a couple knots. Just screw it in, pull it out, and you obviously got your little straight pin, tweezer, or toothpick, tweezers. Now if you wanted to, if you're an eyeglass wearer, you could take the little blade, the little eyeglass screwdriver, screw it into that one as well. You can buy a pack of those little screwdrivers for, I think they're like $6 on Amazon. Here's a better size comparison with the A.K version compared to the Celador version. It's a lot thinner. Weight, I don't know. It's pretty close. You know what? I'm gonna grab my scale. Hang on. Let's weigh this up. I'm curious now. Oh yeah. Because I want to do that. Battery's gonna be dead. Oh shoot. Okay, so we're not gonna do that then. But as for the two knives, the one I carry the most when I go in the bush, I always bring the Farmer because it's more slim, fits my pocket. I have this little clip that I put on my belt, clip to my knife. The reason why I like this knife, it fits a lot better in my hand compared to the regular one, and because the aluminum scales on it, when it's wet outside, you got more grip, and I like more that bigger blade. Really love that blade. That's just a quick little video basically comparing these two. The camper is a good knife, don't get me wrong. Whenever I go out camping or whatnot, my son usually grabs this knife. Dad, I want your knife. And this is the one he usually grabs. So I usually bring them all out. I got a little case for them. This is usually the one he grabs, and he does his little whittling and all that stuff with it. But as for not having scale tools on here, like your tweezers and your toothpick, like I said, the Champ is always on my belt, and I have those tools on there. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know, and I'll try to answer them. Maybe I'll make more videos working with more of the Swiss Army knife, as opposed to like the bigger like Moras and stuff like that. So, all right, take care, and I'll see you soon.